Pökinti Sangulerim Gosuyi, Tarin Pökeluni Donkata, Shivisheni, Rane Shingle, Pedachukti Godawe, Teba Shitan, Chiluni Don Jongle, Dao Junibe, Tebachanga, Saming Monkey Lerim Yedeshukan, Pemsri. Tarinki Sangu Gojo Kani, Geno Conskim Go Chimucho, Assem the Sogi, Doling Tong de Sogun the Chipgo Ganto. Pemitikzuki Sikon Choki, Bangalore, Christ Tolobdu, Pöte, Garatsebe, Asia Chila, Nenga Chisam Chagayobe, Kola, Sungshenanto. Pemitikzu Chiti Legune, Baroda, Pepe, Tolob Lomatsola, Umelamki Siju Kola, Sabjona Yovre. Teshi Yambakuzum Kola, Mote Shugu Yimbe, Sangu Shifta, Shamasiruna. Jino Koskim Gochum Cho Assem the Soki, Doling Tsongdu, Ting Sumjube, Togun to Chipko Ganto. Kasan Seba Jupshini, Doling Moshi, Unzuk Mana, Konter, Koskim Gochum Choki, Tetabu, Dolenki, Tower Pen Nalende, Chugu, Zinkenta, Tenik But Niger. Pendo Chengbu, Chumamase, Sem the Soki, Dine Kanki, Tatadoshibe, Lishi, Duomi, Sangju, Kongbe, Dongyu Teda, Mudu, Turab Jemmer, Zamling Kyongsu, kept to the Goeve, Kalozetu.
However, where we are lacking is common ethics, morality. That could be, beneficial for all. Therefore, the old traditions of Indian traditions of mind psychology is very rich. So the preservation, I think the Tibetan, we as a Tibetans, we are only, the group of people who could conserve that age-old and the mainly that genetics and logic, okay, is still existing in the Tibetan culture. For 20, of course, in many cultures they are studying, but here, at a stretch, longitudinal study for about 20, 30 years, I think it is available. It exists only in the Tibetan Buddhist monastic institution. So till that, our scholars in the past have painstakingly translated Sanskrit and Tibetan, and it could be explained in detail, in depth, through the language. Now we have this rich culture, all been translated by the scholars of the past. Now we have to concentrate, and we have to put all our effort and study. Now it's high time to study. That's why now when I meet great scientists, I meet often many scientists. When I talk about the psychology from the point of view of the Buddhist philosophy, when I explain, and then it really benefits. It's not from the point of view of the spiritual or religious point of view, but from the ethical point of view, the morality, and for the whole human being, it's really beneficial. That's why. So you scientists, okay, we listen to when the scientists explain, we listen to them. Or this, when the scientists are here, they're collectively discussing, engaging discussing, the environment will be different. And when we listen to the Buddhist point of view, now this is the 30th meeting, the Mind and Life Conference. Savarila, although he was the one who pioneered to initiate it, and others also, the lady that was now, she's the weak, physically weak, now the time has gone, but they have initiated the work very, very hard, they have really contributed, okay, by the time when the conference goes to 35th and the 40th, maybe, okay, many of us will not be here, will be gone, but this institution will remain, the process will remain till the sentient beings, okay, so long as the sentient beings remain, so we should continue to, with this, the concept of helping others, we should continue with it. Even though the Lord Buddha and all have gone, but the essence of the teachings are still existing. It helps the living a happy life, and so therefore it's very, very beneficial for humanity in general. Therefore, mind and life institutions for in this modern, we started in the beginning of the 20th century. Now this is not we are in the 21st century. We are continuing. Most probably it will continue. 22nd.
Nangbe chene sungbe tsenik ta riksa tsenik niwa ge doling chongdo ting sumjuba dishi yagal hojo belkop shisha su denshi chebe serelaji chokanto kasang ne kochukde chebe chubdin par chogoyobre Chongdu te to yu jin chu ta towa ta tome da che ba kangin so ge ju sto la Koskem go chum choki ube nang be ge she kha chik ta sem kam ripo wa Richard Davidson Cheri Robin J Garfield Pawan Sina Teshi Wangje Nyamshi ba Catherine K so ge chish tan te kalom nang ge bre Dolin na nyamshu nang ke konsu gande tirum je choki ube sharjang chöje namni ta ling chok tu rum je cho ken la du khaji Teshi arita Europe sone cheja cheri ba ta shende mena Sera cheme ni ki gendiba kha chikta surnye pherik segya phomje khemeta chikdong jam yobredo chize chopke ningyap do khonskem go chumjo tachilhum bor shabso khuyim bata chebo churgu ni tachilhum bor dugan sawa unje ta chebanam de ki sungche zegyin bare chebo nishu ne ni sargu par lamrim tejen chopke ki sungche ta che sumju ta sumju sojik ni kadam thile chudo ke kawa kati zegyu che ke zeja yobre Pemitik zuki sikyong kyang lo san singe choki kyaga locho Bangalore to yebe Christ tholobdu. Pyote kyaga zuebe Asia LinkedIn chila nenga chile chisam chagi yebe kola sungshe nangdu. Sikyong choki jizo tsenrik dan timlu ko ki lomatang jikdong yeme shikla. Pyote kyaga Asia jebe jeshi tola sungshe nangwe kapsu. Pyote sabub ki chane zamling ki togang shikdu chakzui tang. Lugyu ki chane lawadu kyaga tan dewa chimbo yebe tang. Tishin chojo ne kyaga tan dewa tingsab yebe korso mote na wata. Pyo ki tate kuyu ki nebab ta pyo ki chuka ki tingla chura so gyabshimbe. Leshi teyi pyo ki chuwe shungla chape eshe gyakab kala. Chukange chidar tegyo yinba so ki kola sungshe tang. Lome tiwar lendep sishe jena yobre.
Once Tibet was occupied, the buffer zone between India and China, or whole of South Asia, was removed. Chinese army has moved right next to India from Kashmir to Arunachal Pradesh. And hence the ongoing claim over Arunachal Pradesh, the Ladakh, the Aksai Chin, is ongoing. The intrusion of border areas are ongoing. Because the agreement, the McMahon Line agreement signed between Tibet and India is not respected and followed by the Chinese government, hence there is an ongoing intrusion. Satluj River starts in Tibet, flows through Kashmir to Pakistan. Indus River, the cradle of Indian civilization, starts from Tibet, flows through Ladakh, Kashmir to Pakistan. And you often hear about India and Pakistan talking about water sharing of Indus and Satluj River. Sometimes we Tibetans would like to say, excuse me, actually that origin is in Tibet. We are the source. Brahmaputra River, from Tibet to northeast Assam to Bangladesh. When I went 4 or 5 years ago, people in northeast, especially in Assam, were not that much interested on the issue of Tibet. This year I went, just a few months ago. I was surprised to see so many TV cameras and so many news media wanted to know my views on Brahmaputra River. Why? China has finally agreed that they have actually built a dam on Brahmaputra River, and they are planning to build more. And suddenly, people in Assam has realized that Brahmaputra River has been receding for years, and Brahmaputra is the lifeline, like Kovru River in Karnataka and Tamil Nadu, lifeline for Assam, lifeline for Bangladesh. And because of the global warming, the level of rivers and level of ocean is rising, and then making all these island nations disappear. That's the fear. But here also Tibet is vital. One, we all know about Antarctica and Arctic as the first and second pole. Tibet is considered as the third pole because after Antarctica and Arctic, Tibet has the third highest reserve of ice, glaciers. The difference being Antarctica and Arctic, when they melt, it goes to ocean. Difference being Tibet, when the glaciers of Tibet melt, it forms fresh water and into rivers for neighboring countries. Now the bad news is almost 50+%, some say almost 75% of Tibetan glaciers, the ice have melted. in the last century. Hence, many experts say that before, wars were fought over land. That was classic colonialism. You control land, you control mineral resources. Nowadays, you have war over oil. That's why you see all this Iraq war and Iran war and ongoing war over control of oil. Soon, wars will be fought over water.
Kasang sungshe ki lerim tsaweje sikyon cho belkop shichaso pedwen nangdo. Tengde sikyon cho belkop dashulumbe dukan ta serme pobor kamzin ki unje zegor nyamshuk nanggeje. Sane so chize churku par nindang ngai zeja yobare. Pemi tikzu ki gechi namshi gyurdo ki lenzo kap takjwe chungwe tredun kala ngangju nangdo kyang pe togang ki kuyu sungyop tola gongbo cheshe goebe sagwe serajik bedu. Pe togang ki kuyu sungyop chegyute nangme tu tangne gechi namshi gyurdo ki kange setap cheba dini yongtab meba yang sungdu. Chiri kalyon digi choyan choki tingdi Paris tredun teni sangcho ki kompa tangbo tere kesi zamling uti chwe gechi namshi gyurdo la laksam namda ki tuksab yoba yina pyo ki kuyu sungyop chegyute deshin ki nenga chimbushik yinpe ngunzi ngebar tu chegu ki reje sungdu. Sagwe seta na gyana shunki pyo ki gyukchu teng chura kangchung gyawa tang. Pyo mitsuye ye samsuyo yang shugyu kogab mebar zangwan ki drogwan nebo che chukba soki pyo ki kuyu la nweze chimbu tebgi yoba yang sungdu. Tamar tingdi tredu na dromi toptangi nedun ko la chirden che yoykyang nyamri gyacho ngone pyo mitsibe namshi gyurdo ki kange wone narju nyongken chor gwengyab nanggoba yang koydu. Pande pyo mima chitu chokzo pembasirin cho sanyi dasane pedun nangde tsepa churgu sa pembe nimur jino konsikengwe chumucho ki belgop shijasu tenshi chebe densa tajilunbe zugla kanga tenta tempar cheba sarsing legdub ki unje nangyu zegor nyamshuk nangyu redu. Chini belgop ne yar pedun ki dharamsalar tseba ni sajik ni pejo nangyu vare. Pemitikzu chiti legung ne tingdir kyaga Gujarat ngade kyabkong Baroda tongke na chokyo nangde Baroda pebe tolop loman namla umelam ki siju kola sabjong na yobare. Sabjong nyalam sanjuk to nyindang sumki ring nangwata Migi zowo pebe nashin tue la pemitikzu ki pedun kange seve langcho umelam ki siju kola shedo sevo yongche to yimbare. Chidi tungje tangwo sunam nubula ki umelam siju ki chungrim tang tenla pabjo so ki gyurim ngotre tanda Sokshu lomatso ta nyamdu tiwatile na yobare. Tolop shunge lomatso nangwe sabjong ki lerim tishin dawa chik kongzamla gozu ki thongma Delhi ta Bangalore tene thale Baroda che so rimbe nangware. Chinde chungni ki tseba chubdun ta jobke la dilo ngeba guzom kege yobare. Tenyan tseba chubdun ki ngadu chuzu dunba ne tseba jobke ki thoran chuzu ni ta kama chungni par kege do. Tenyi ledun kejeri nangyu meba sheso yobare. Shamla ngeba guzom kola pyo ki penzu kanki genzi keshe lhado laki ngotre nangwachi kyartu sigwishu yin.
Ngeba guzom di jidang sangme chinjen bare penda chukjikbe se thugni la ene pime chizo na la ta tusu ngeba guzom yor se je ene tingi mudela ene kechewe ki lega dinde majeba je ta tusu ngeba keba inza dile chesu ki chedo ene soso ki ganyi to so nyam zom je ne tuji dang ye soro dang tinde lukso ji duwa ta ina nge thanda di ngem ba zom ko la chi ten khaba dinde je ge te nga du jina de inde ngem ba zom de thangbo su go zo gore ro ka dun go zo gore tinde ko la nge tan de thongjo de su na la ta ji dang yu ji ba khong de me ji ge thong ma so ta du ji ge yore se ji ma do ene ngeba gunzom se de la ngashi ka thanga ji jab gido pe na thanda pe cha chi na le des thanga jab kya tinyin de se na te da gen na da ponda chu ji be se tuk dyung gi par ni la se par ni se chi gi ring la sadang nge ma na sin se chi ki gi yores tim membe ge sadang nge be hen je nyam du ki gi yores ta de gu nyam du zama de tu su nge sho shik de si cha gi yores de de chi du da 다 대야 단다디 니만 나신 세디 지단체나 니나 세디 다와 중니 날 레레 용구요 서와 에네 다와 레레 날 님바 군좀 케샤세 딱바 마좀 카레야세나 디줌제 히비헤세 게스 말에 다 줌제 지 고에 데고에도 dawa dia nagzi lugi dawa thongma kindarawa sedi ene tagindabe se thugni la nyime nagzi de khegi yores jaza ko se tangbo de ta tusi insa ne di ji ji char ma dogi dabang meri ngori na kejo sama jigi yo mares otinde de jumse ji goesha ta ring gashe ji nale ne yan nyime di nale ji de lega thamandi chang ji ne gudu se kebre sa tanga jamne rodinge ji du ta de khung jumse ni shibu ji takbo yime ke hemen도 roba en gashe ni chidang zo ngemba gunzom se rinji me tanga gus ke jabgo mares ko mangbu ki jares ngemba mangbu zum gu yoza atinde sire ma to tanga gu tak da jabgo mares tinde lebe chigdo ta kandar di khadu tu ngozug me da su ngozug me di ke mendo kandar tinde jik su ngozug wa ina ne tinde jik ngemba gu mangbu ji ke de yore tinyin du ene pedita ngemba gu ke ba dile ne chaja sorbe cheje ta tinyin de lega chi ju mare khungsing de gores ene tuji tan de gores ene tuji tan de ta phelina o duksu tuji tan ye ta juze ji duksu she do wa o dire sha tine ene sangbu junzom se di ene ngemba gu ni de ta sanje ge ka doye ne chene de sangbu ri chi ge che shok mare sta kala se ji bu che de gores sa cha soru de gores la ba ta dis juk deval se dunye de sangbu mangbu ji khegi yorsta cho ngemba gunzom na nga sangbu chunzom yi selab jene ene da khaza ngemba dil la da tuzo sangbu hibuji khere se ne yam mithune tuji tan de khala sin de otine ji tarduwa ene tine che je ko pyola da to se khungde khungse da de do khungse da lagbar du tan da ji kheba da sangma so gen do khala mixe ta da dinde mangbu yosare dinde lukse yosare timado ge di hiu jumse demba khazi yemengen de thongmado ta ina sozo ge dos namjo je samlo tawa ina ne ta deso kochi na khari na sin sode yorwa mado ge hin ngazu chue chege je ngone deba ina ngemba gusig mare ngemba tomna zom de mirerel rwa nyomo tuksum se nyomo jedi hidung se yorwa nyomo jedi hidung se ta nguzi ta da chetu na mado na nyomo mago hiu jing zom de yore tiling ngemba ke yo mare rwa nangjo nalina ta nyongmo duzol da sigora da rwa ode da duzon zom diyor ngemba durin duse takbar shin zom diyor ene duzol namdo oro cheje duzol yoyek tabki jiga meba jigla tegasa jig cheres cidi di hiu nenga chimbo yimene nge gosogmudo jida mi namdo ndamende chena ene koyan jenge yungde yetde ya namdo mazina majena ina miyungde de yungduwa tede jude nge di ta lamda lukso ra jigma doge hiwjigi ngemba dugja hiwjigi yungi yobe tende namdo chegwe tende ke ayo samarachi ta jigi gone thala tibuji hedu dugdi hiwjigi ti namdo chegwe tende ke ayin samgdo
di samne tharingi sangyo lerim jukde shugi pöden sangyo geba kha tibet cha nep tha pöcha asia deshin shizang de cha org jeba cha zik thone sikye shamla dharamsale namshingo da ta pöki men zikagi nire cheje loto sirona
nire sigyen la samde shu pögyalo nidon gyada shibju shenyi tang rabjun chudunbe namlo shinglo lu penda chukjibe tse nga resal hakwa tang redo daga doshinte jinda chungyibe tse chudu tang njungchu sajuyinbe tse je sang tenyi ledun so chigyo sawa namni tenju zomba tang ramne tang wangkurwa lobjung da rikze so sardu jangu tsukba kimsar zimba zonyo so tumri cheba lero tang chongro so sardu tenba kharle cheba kimpowa tang yangu chebar sang shenyang lobda chiba nipe lasa yinbe tini lamro chewa yu wengyang nyengi nambu yinbe kanyi punchi wala kadun so chigyur nyenba yin pögyalo nidon gyada shibju shenyi tang rabjun chudunbe namlo shinglu lu penda chukjibe tse chuk tang resa pubu redro daga myonde te jinda chungyibe tse chubdun yinji tini njungchu chunglu yinbe tseja nye shenyang ngadwe chuzu dunba ne tsemyo chuzu nida kama chungyi par nyenba gozum keshin dokbe tini gewe ka midro jing kame dang lengshi se misa deshin ledun sardung gozu chemenye shenyang sekse gyab keshin dukbe membe tase rik chemenye pa yin kangbe to buba so dang sago dolo lenam zemba nangye chewa yin lakwa du lobda langlu kidu shi shesa yinbe chungse nyenba ansik tojiche